So I'm here with Reverend, Francis Botchway in the studio discussing and exploring the relationship between what we call the African religion and also football or sports in general. Now, we are just taking you back, 1963. So Ghana had just won independence as of March 1957, and Osajifo, as part of the Pan-Africanism, had gotten one of our players, who was a captain of the team, Gyamfi, to go train out there in Germany, come back, and then take over from the Hungarian Joseph Emba. Ghana was hosting the AFCON at home 1963, and he was the one tasked to lead the team. This is what he said about the use of Juju in the national team, and we'll see the graphics, shortly as he gives his view on what it takes to win. Now, this is what he says. Before I took over the Black Stars, we had a few spiritualists or medicine men who were assisting the team. So he gives a point. The national team was actually being assisted by these medicine men. That's a fact. Some even accompanying us on trips outside Ghana, who actually buy ticket for them to fly to Cameroon for AFCON and other places to support the national team. As Africans, this should not surprise us, because superstition in soccer was a common belief and practice on the continent in those days. It is still happening even in these days. But my experience with Germany, he had traveled to Germany, Chile, and Brazil football, convinced me that Juju does not play soccer. My team then decided to discard the services of the medicine men and rather rely on Christian prayers, good tactical systems, hard work, discipline, and motivation. The story goes on and on. He actually instigated his players to fight against Juju. And once he succeeded with the national team, Ohenijan and those other people could no longer bring these guys to the team. And he says that for some of these medicine men and Juju people, they also had contacts in the team. So when their services were brought in, everybody got their cut.
That is true. Yes, that is what he told me in the interview I had with him. And he was specific that what he learned in Brazil, he learned in Germany and all that, they have followed the path of the true divine God. You see, in this life, you are either with God or you are with Satan. And no one fights God and succeeds. So if he says that he was in Germany and they were used to prayers and all that, the Islamic people too are used to their prayers. So if you align to the monotheistic God, the one God, then you are safe. But when you go to the other side, you become the enemy of God. So that is what he said, that when you are ascribed to Juju men and medicine men, then you are incurring the wrath or the anger of God. So he tuned in to the spiritual aspect of Christian prayers. And they all enjoyed it, whether Muslim or Christians, they all tuned into that. And some of the young people took the lessons to their clubs. Those are Tuketu, Ben Kofi, and Wilson, and other people. I mean, they learned lessons from Gyamfi. And then he influenced the generations. And they also went to their clubs, like Adodamiti and others, and then they changed their mentality. It was difficult, but gradually it was changing.
Something strikes me. This is a man who led us to the Cup 63. 65. 78 he was not around. And then 82. And Ghana has not won the Cup after 82.
That's right.
His formula is follow this path, the Christian prayers, good tactical play. So could this be telling us why we are unable to win the Cup since 82?
Certainly. Because he asked the divine God to help him in a particular cause. And because he had the favor of God, like Joseph in Egypt, Potiphar and others had favor and blessings. So he had asked for God to help his national team. So 63 he won, 65 he won, 78 Coach Afrani. Yes. But I also learned he also gave advice. Then 82. So if after 82 we have left that path, then nothing can work for us. I believe strongly that for 40 years, Ghana is not able to win laurels such as African Cup. Before 82, when Ghana won the fourth one, Egypt had not come nearer. Cameroon had not come nearer. Nigeria had not come nearer. Which means something had gone missing during the 40 years. Let's not count about the 40 years of, trophy drought and all that. But there must be something missing and something happening that is incurring the wrath of God that is not helping our national cause. So let's go back. What were the principles of the Ben Kofis, CK Gyamfis, Afranis, and then the Adodamites, so that we come back to it. But to go back to the medicine men again, see what happened in Comoros. I don't know what happened in Cameroon. But for Ghana, a big football nation, to be humiliated like that, something is going down spiritually, and we need to rise up. Men of God, the churches should rise up. I wrote this book not with the response to talk about football, Juju, and all that, but getting the concluding aspect, we gave the Christian response, the church's response to this mission field. Because if the churches will come in like they came in Latin America, and in all football stadiums, you have prayer rooms, which they call adoration rooms, where they praise the Omega, the maker of heaven and earth. And they are having their successes. And we will still be in the dark ages. No, it is not helping us. Let's come back and then see what you can do. You are either with God or God will be against you. So personally, something might have gone wrong during these 40 years.
But we certainly know the formula. I don't know if we can hit the screen, the graphics, just one more time to see the formula CK Gyamfi gives, for success. I'm just interested in the latter part of it. It says here, my team that then decided to discard the services of the medicine men and rather rely on Christian prayers. So we're one pie, all right. But then there's also the other aspect of it. Good tactical systems, hard work, discipline, and motivation. You wrote about Ribeiro,
yes,
the unofficial chaplain of the Brazilian national team.
Yeah, Alex, there's Ribeiro.
Yeah, and he also gave his approach, three-pronged approach.
Yeah, what they use there in Latin America. And he said, yes, that's true. You need physical. So that's good tactical systems, yes, hard work on the field. Okay. Physical means you must have physical endurance. The tactical, the game plan and systems you use.
Okay.
Then the mental and spiritual preparations.
Okay.